stay with us. One more thing before we bring you show business. The president recently eased restrictions for open bars. How are people patronizing these pubs? 2 weeks after the easing of these restrictions, here is Maxwell Agbagba interacting with some patrons.
Of Ghana. We have the president here with us, and a man who describes himself as the chief of staff of the Drunkards Association of Ghana. Well, they represent the views of the drunkards. We want to find out from them how it is even possible to ensure social distancing whilst drinking and adhering to COVID-19 protocols. Come along. Okay. So yeah, good evening, guys. How you doing? How is life?
Yeah, we are good.
Okay.
Salah.
Okay.
So as you see us today,
Yeah.
we are celebrating Salah.
Okay. You were saying, as I can see here, I can see your eyes. What's happening to your eyes?
Oh.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you fine?
Yeah.
Good, but your eyes.
That's how my eyes is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one there.
Okay.
But as you can see, I have man
Okay.
mods.
Okay, so it's malt you're drinking, but
Yeah.
you look a bit, I don't know. It looks like you're drunk. I don't know.
No.
You're not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Okay, thank you. Let me speak to your president, Moses Onya, aka Drybone.
Yeah,
Okay, great. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. As you can see, it's been a while since we sit at a place like this, since we met. For the past 6 months, we've never had a chance to sit like this. So for the first time...
Is this 6 months yet? I thought it was just March.
No, it started from late February, March, April, May, June, July. So almost 5 months now
5 months, yeah. Okay.
that we've been starving.
You've been starving.
Yeah.
If you say starving, what do you mean by starving? You've been eating, or you've been starved of alcohol. Is that what you want to say?
Starved of alcohol and other beverages. Because we've not been drinking for some time now, and it has affected some of us, our immune system. Yeah, of course.
How has it affected your immune system?
You know, first, when you take 2 shots of some bitters, it will boost your appetite, and you can be able to eat well. When you get some abitie or akpele and ataji, you will be able to hammer all. But because for some time now we've not been drinking, sometimes we cannot even finish 2 bowls of food. So we are responsible drinkers, and we drink responsibly to create employment. Because since we stopped drinking, people have been sitting home without jobs. Waitresses and waiters have no jobs to do. Bartenders have no work to do. So it has affected a lot of employment. For some months now, we've not been drinking because of coronavirus. Waitresses and waitresses are sitting in the house. Bartenders are sitting in the house. Factory workers were laid off. So by so doing, unemployment rate increased in the country. So we drink responsibly to create jobs. And you know, once you kiss a glass, you become a default member of the association. So our association is one that helps the economy to grow. Because if a bottle pays 10 pesos per tax, imagine over 1 million bottles circulating in the country and beyond. And the tax that they are giving to the country. You see, that was why we were saying that the president should have had an intensive consultation with us before he lifts the ban. Because right now, most of the drinks were kept in the bar for quite a long time. Some of them might have expired. Some of them, the cork will rust. Something like this, it will rust. And when you drink them, it can create health issues in your system. So like, the president should have considered all those aspects and had an intensive consultation with the Drunkards Association, the Food and Drugs Authority, the Ghana Medical Association, other stakeholders that are involved, so that we'll be able to put our heads together before they lift the ban on drinking.
So what would you have suggested to the president if the Drunkards Association had been consulted before the restriction on open air bars, are lifted?
Yeah. What we would have done is that, we would have found a way of flashing all the expired products in the drinking spot. We would have found a way of flashing all of them out for new ones to be brought into the drinking spot. And second, the government would have even created a relief fund for bar owners, so that once they spend their initial capital to cater for their family, the government should have given them some relief fund to enable them buy new products to put into their shops, or to stock their shops, in order to, so that they'll be paying it small. That was what we're expecting from them. And tourism ministry, they are aware that this sector is giving them money. So with intensive consultation, it will even help us the more to be able to see the number of beverages that are expired, the ones that are fermented, over fermented, the ones that, the one that with the corks that are rusted. Then we'll be able to flash all those drinks. Right now, somebody will drink and his lips will get pale, his cheeks will swollen. All these ones are as a result of drinking not the unqualified, or the alcohols that are not quality enough or good for human consumption.
Interesting. So now let's talk about how we can adhere to the COVID-19 protocols whilst enjoying our open air bars such as this one. Do you think it's even possible at all for us to adhere to the COVID-19 protocols, social distancing and the wearing of masks? Right now, you're drinking, so your mask is under your chin. Your friend, he has a bandana, not even a face mask. How can we drink whilst respecting the COVID-19 protocols?
As you can see, that is why we've reduced the number of people at the drinking spot. For now, we'll be doing it double track system, where people will have to come and drink from morning 6 and close at a particular time. We'll be giving them card, depending on where you usually drink.
So wait, this is something the Drunkards Association of Ghana will be pushing. Is this something you'll be pushing?
Yeah.
That we should start running a double track.
The double track system. There are some particular bars. Most of our members are very known, so we don't want people to be overcrowded in the drinking spot. So what we intend to do is that we are going to separate them. Some people will have to come and drink from morning 6. Those who are, it depends on the work you do. Then we'll give you a tag. Then when you drink up to that level, you go home. Then you allow others to also come, especially an open space like this, where people can just rush in during the rush hours to come and drink. So it will depend on the work you are doing.